All right, so we've got this substance, lead-2 fluoride, and we have solutions of sodium fluoride, hydrofluoric acid, and nitric acid. We're asked to figure out which way these chemicals would shift the equilibrium. To the left, make it less soluble. To the right, make it more soluble. Let's start out by writing this equilibrium out so we can actually look at some chemistry and try to figure out what in the world is happening. So, lead ion on the right, it's a +2 charge here, you can see, because it's paired up with two -1 ions. Fluoride is in the halogen, so it's a -1 charge. Okay, so let's think about what if we add sodium fluoride. Sodium fluoride is sodium ions, which has no effect, and fluoride ions, which has an effect. Okay, let's think about that. So if we increase the concentration of fluoride, this reaction shifts left, which means the solubility of PbF2 goes down. Okay, more solid means less soluble. More ions means more soluble. What about hydrofluoric acid? Let's think about that. Hydrofluoric acid is HF. Okay. What is that? Is that H plus? Is that F minus? Is that a little bit of fluoride? Is that a little? What is that? Well, this is a weak acid. This means that HF is mostly ions in this form, and minor small amounts of it are going to ionize to produce H plus and F minus. So there's just going to be a very little amount of fluoride present, which means it's going to have little effect in shifting this reaction left. Okay. Large amounts of fluoride would shift it to the left a lot. Little amounts of fluoride would shift it to the left just a little bit. Let's continue thinking about this problem. Nitric acid. Nitric acid is HNO3. This is a strong acid which ionizes 100%. So if we write the chemical reaction, when nitric acid hits water, it forms hydrogen ions and nitrate ions. Okay, so there's no real HNO3 in an aqueous solution. So we really have H plus and NO3 minus. Now NO3 minus is just a neutral spectator ion. It's not going to precipitate with anything or react with anything. H plus, let's think about that. What does H plus do? Will it react with lead fluoride? No. Will it react with a positively charged ion? No. Will it react with fluoride? Yes. What will H plus do to fluoride? Well, let's look back at the previous problem right here. If we add H plus, that reaction will consume fluoride. So if we add H plus, this decreases the fluoride because H plus will react with fluoride. If you decrease fluoride, this means the reaction will shift right. Okay, it'll shift right by a whole lot. All right, so it's basically removing F minus. If you remove a product, you shift towards the decrease, and it shifts right. So that means it's more soluble. Okay.